See, I just did it. Squirrel thing. You know, one of the things I really struggle with when it comes to this channel is that I'm actually a really private person. I don't like sharing my life with people. Among the many things that I really wrestle with, when you've gone through long periods of trauma, it kind of fractures your mind. It just really shatters your ability to think clearly or to stay focused. And there are times where I try to pray and it literally feels like I'm trying to climb Mount Everest with two broken legs. And if you're anything like me, you know, if you do kind of start praying and it feels like, you were off to a great start and everything, and then suddenly I'm like one of those persons like who's having a conversation with you and suddenly he's like, squirrel! And they just get completely sidetracked. And that's what a lot of my prayer feels like. I try to pray in what I feel is the best faith that I have, which these days does not feel very strong. It kind of bounces around a lot. Like, so I'll sometimes pray when I'm doing my walks, and I'll pray certain things, and then suddenly my brain just kind of goes off on this tangent, and I'm thinking about something else, or I start having a conversation in my head about, something that happened 10 years ago or whatever, and suddenly I realize, oh wait, I was praying, and then I can't remember what I was praying about, and I try to get back on, and it's immensely frustrating. And then next thing, our mind starts going, well, this isn't a real prayer. God isn't hearing this. And because, you're already struggling with so many things in your life and so many heartaches and traumas and just trying to make sure I don't get run over, the mind just starts to think, well, that was wasted time. I have to believe that for those who have been like really, really hurt in their lives and who are really struggling, and prayer is just like this constant uphill battle, I have to believe that God understands. Even if it takes, 45 minutes to convey, one simple thought or one simple request, I have to believe that He honors that.